To start the day before, we got our pork here, and we're just going to get it out of the package, and we're going to give it a light coating of kosher salt on both sides. Then we'll put it in the fridge and let it sit overnight. And what this does is it changes the surface of the pork and allows more contact with the pan and gives it a better crust. Now into the fridge you go for a little mini vacation. Then the next day, we have all of our ingredients here for our Japanese potato salad laid out. And as always, the description and amounts are listed below. Now we're going to peel our potatoes. I found if you use a fork and stick it in the end here like this, it's much faster and easier, and you got no chance of hitting your fingers. After peeling, I rough chopped the potatoes, put them in a pot, got the water about a ½ inch above them, added some salt. We're going to bring it to a boil and let it simmer for 15 minutes. Now it's time to slice up our bacon. Just going to cut it into little bitty cubes, set it aside, and get it ready to cook. Put your bacon in a cold cast iron. Only thing I use the cast iron for cold, bacon. Gives that fat chance to render down nice and slowly so it doesn't splatter everywhere. And once we'll get that going, while the bacon and potatoes are cooking, we're going to go ahead and peel this carrot. Now we're going to cut thin strips, try to keep them about the same size, and we're only going to use about 1/2 to 3/4 of the carrot. Next we're going to cut our cucumber, just cut it in half, long ways, and then we're going to slice little bitty half-moon shapes of it. While we're taking a look at the bacon and potatoes cooking, I'm going to grab about a teaspoon to 1.5 teaspoons of salt and put it in with the cucumbers and mix it all and make sure they're all coated. This is to dry the moisture out of them. Now we're going to let them sit aside for at least 10 minutes to soak in. Now our bacon's nice and crispy. We're going to take it out, get that aside, and you can see that our potatoes are just about to start to boil, and we'll put those down on a simmer for 15 minutes. Now we're going to blanch those carrots. Put them in some water and let them boil for about 2 minutes. And I know what you're thinking, Mark, I don't want to blanch them. Do it. And once you're done, get them out, put them in a bowl, and get some ice water on them. Potatoes are done. I'm going to transfer them into the bowl. And we're going to get them, start mashing them up, not too much. And then we will add the onions in right away, because the heat of the potato will cook the onion. Now we'll get those onions in there. Finely chopped onions. And start mashing it in there. You can make it as much mashed as you want or not mashed, it's up to you, whatever way you like it. Now we start building the flavors. We gotta add our carrots, blanched carrots, our vinegar, our sugar, and now we'll just give it a good mix. All right, now it's time to get everything in there together. Bring back our bacon. Get that bacon in there. Get your corn in there. I know, corn and potato salad? Yes. I've tried it both ways. Now, normally I would use cheesecloth in this, and everybody says, but Mark, I don't have cheesecloth. But you have paper towel, so we'll use that. We're gonna squeeze out all the excess water out of these cucumbers. Give it a good squeeze over your bowl. If you have cheesecloth, it's easier. Then we're just going to get these puppies in there. Then we add the mayo and we mix. I've seen recipes call for 5. I prefer 7 because it's a little bit creamier. And last but not least, we've got our egg over here, which is going to be hard boiled, and it's on its way right now to being hard boiled. So we're just going to mix this all up, and when that's done, we'll add in the egg. You can see how it's coming together now, and it's amazing. This is the 4th time I've made this. I didn't make it with we tried it with and without the corn first because I'm thinking corn, that doesn't get, but it really adds something to it. It gives it that pop that you need. And then like right now, if you want it a little creamier, add more mayo. But use good mayo, don't use the cheap crap. Get the seed oil mayo. Ugh. Get yourself some avocado mayo. Or make it yourself. I have avocado mayo in here. Now, the last little bit, we'll give it a little freshly ground black pepper. And we're gonna get a pinch of salt. Our egg is done. We're just getting the shell off of it right now. Off-screen taste tester, give it a shot. It's a video and you're not on screen so they can't see you.
It is very yummy.
Oh, good Lord. Oh no, oh no. Yum. It's not yummy. It's fantastic.
Earmuffs.
We'll just get it, we'll just dice it up here. Nice and small pieces. And do you need an egg and potato salad? Yes. People that make potato salad without eggs are weird. Don't hang around weird people.
Too late.
Oh, strike that from the audio. Don't let the audience know that. Now, check that out. Beautiful Japanese potato salad. So what we'll do is we'll get ourselves a little bit, clean that up. Oh. A little bit of cling wrap. And we will let this sit and have a little vacation in the fridge for about a half an hour, just to get a little chill on it. And then we'll come back and give it a taste. All right, now time for a main course. We got our pan on medium heat. We let these bad boys sit in the fridge all day. So now we're just gonna hit them with some garlic powder, a smidge of salt, and black pepper. Got our delicious pork. What we're gonna do is just give it some cuts. Butterfly pork, cuts here. All around the edges. What that'll do, it stops it from curling up and keeps it a flat surface when you're frying it. And we gotta season that second side up, but man. And the reason we salt it first is it actually makes the surface different. It changes this surface here. Before we salt it, there's a bunch of fibers. When we salt it, they all come together and you get one contact or one better surface to contact the pan. And that makes for a better cook. I know. Most people didn't know that. Even my off-screen taste tester. Really, Mark? Does it work? I don't know. You eat the food I make. You eat it and then you don't say anything about how good it is and everybody can't hear you. All right. Now we'll just salt. And I'm using a white pepper grinder because my black one is out. So we'll use white pepper on this, but it's still good. It's a little stronger, so I'll use a little less. I think my trusty pepper grinder is now kaput. A lot of turning and nothing coming out. Oh well. All right. Garlic powder. And then what we're using later in these bad boys is some rosemary and butter, along with some pomegranate molasses glaze. All right, let's get these puppies on the grill. Or on the pan. Let's get these puppies on the pan. Not you, dog. You're a puppy, though. Now, we already had bacon grease in here from our Japanese potato salad, and that's why those little chunks of bacon are so. But I figured, hey, it's the same animal. I'm just bringing them back together. Little farm joke.
Good actual.
Time for an experiment. Stainless steel or cast iron. Let's get the pan on. We're going to give that pan a time to heat up because we've got one more. Now I'm going to add some cold unsalted butter and kill the heat. And get my rosemary in there too. Let that butter melt. Then you're going to grab the largest spoon you own to get ready to basting. Now a trick to this is don't start basting right away when the butter's melted. You got to wait for the butter to be foamy. Right now it's not ready. There's my big spoon. Now most people start basting right now and all you're doing is putting that cream over and rinsing off all those seasoning. You want to wait till the butter gets nice and foamy and brown like it is right now, then to start basting. I'm going to baste this for about a minute. Now our basting is all done, and I'm going to hit it here with some pomegranate molasses. Basically just pomegranate and molasses. I'm going to let it sit there. I'm going to give it a couple flips, heat up in the pan to get a nice glaze. Now as you can see in our experiment, as I start to baste the second one, the coating and the crust on that stainless steel pan is better than the cast iron. And it's easier to do because I can hold the handle without having a hot pad. Gives me better leverage and the pan is just lighter. Now it's time to get that pork chop into that nice glaze in the other pan that I've got going. Man, look at the colors on that. And the smell is amazing right now. Look at the glaze just soak in. A little bit more on top. More flavor. Now the only thing left to do, let these puppies rest for about 5 minutes and then plate it up and taste it. Now we're going to cut this puppy up. Let's give this a shot. Let's get this one right here. This looks delicious. Oh my goodness. That is so tender. Look at how juicy that is in there. Alright, now, how about a little taste before the taste test your nose? That is definitely a unique flavor. We better plate this up before we're found out. Alright, we're all done. Let's try it.
Okay.
No cameras. Did you try it together?
Not yet.
Oh. Now that the creaminess, this pork with this is just perfect.
The pork is really good.
Yeah, but that potato salad is incredible. How?
That's really good. It's like, it goes together so good.
I know. It's like it was made for each other. It's like pork chops and applesauce, but it's not applesauce. It's Japanese potato salad. But the corn, without the corn, it doesn't taste good.
It's very good.
Yeah. Why didn't we start doing this earlier? I tried doing it earlier. Excellent.